All right, we made it. We're at the trailhead, and we're gonna go.
Let's go. Let's go.
You guys ready? Let's go.
Let's go. This must have flooded up to here. Look how muddy it is right now.
Well, maybe, but just keep going, Colin. You can't miss the trail, so I don't need to be in front. Heading in. They're already complaining about their backs and their butts and their bag being uncomfortable. We're not gonna do too many miles today. Maybe, what do you guys think? Maybe 5 miles today. We'll shoot for 5 miles. They've never hiked with a full load before, so we'll see how they do. Gotta tie those shoes.
Oh.
And John's got to write in his journal. Here's this guy toughing it out. A tough guy. Is that water good? So we're in a dilemma here. The crossing is washed out. Yeah, go up. I don't want them crossing it because it's moving a little fast. So I just walked it. It's fine for me, but not for them. So I think what I'm gonna do is have them cross here, except that's way deeper. Go back. Hey, go back to the rocks. Good?
Woo! Woo, let's go.
Good job, bug.
Let's go. Now we gotta wait for John.
Wait. Get to the edge. Step forward. Over. Watch out. Made it.
Jeez, that was scary. I was really scared on the one that has more water on it.
One of the first ones there?
The black one with the water all over it.
Yeah.
I was scared of that one.
Yeah. Wet feet. Oh well. Means I can do this for the rest of the day. And it doesn't matter. All right, well, good first day, I think. We did 4.5 miles. I'm not sure of the time, I think like about 3.5 hours. That's good though. We had to stop a bunch of times. Kids are still getting used to their packs and everything. We got the tent set up, getting ready to cook some dinner. Hey, there's John, they're being lazy. They got their phones out already watching TV. Yay, TV. So here's our little room tour, MTV Crib style.
Oh yeah.
Here's our little tent.
My book bag or my bag.
Somebody did something bad to my.
I'm watching The Office.
The Office is all important. So what do we got in there?
Always important. This is his side.
So where's your bag at?
Right here.
Oh, okay. All right, what do we got here? Our shoes, hiking poles laying there. Got sleeping bags out, sleeping pads. Show them your sleeping pad. Let's see that sleeping pad. Look at that joker.
It's, you can blow it up. You have to blow it up
yeah.
yourself.
Collins is over there. Collins is in green.
What does 30 and 40 mean? Like,
No, his bag is a 40-degree bag. Yours is a 30-degree. It means it supposedly will keep you warm down to 40 degrees and 30 degrees.
we got Yellowtown. We got a good view.
Oh yeah, that is a cool view. Look at that.
We got a good vibe.
Vibe.
Good vibes.
That is pretty.
If I wanted to, I can go jump in that. Like, do y'all know that?
I think you could too.
Well, that wasn't a stream. It wasn't cold. I would jump in that.
Are you guys sure you got enough air in those?
Yes, we got enough air.
It's comfortable?
Yeah, it's very comfortable.
Are your socks still dry? Dainty?
Yeah, they're not wet.
John's the only one who made it through the day without wet feet.
Yeah, because y'all made the stupid choice. I should have just crossed across the rocks. All right, goodbye.
Goodbye. Go back to your entertainment. I guess I'll get dinner started.
Yes, please. Okay. Wait, can
Any
we choose?
requests?
Those noodles. Those hot noodles.
Yeah, the Alfredo ones.
Yes, please. The spicy ones. The
Teriyaki.
Oh yeah, I
Like
want
the-
the spicy like the fried vegetables. No, not the fried vegetables.
Oh, like
Spicy
the
noodle. I want the
ramen spicy
noodle. Yeah, I don't
soups?
want the vegetable stuff. I want that spicy
Okay.
noodle stuff.
Okay. Divas. The boys did really well. I'm really pleased with them. Colin was a trooper. He had a little issue at first with the pack. It was bothering his back a little bit and his shoulder. And I just told him, I said, he's gonna have to wear in those shoulder straps. And he did it. He didn't complain one more time the whole day. And just took the lead the whole time. And was just hiking. Put his headphones in, listened to some music, and just went. Amazing. John had some issues. His back was hurt, and he wasn't used to the weight. Obviously, it's their first day really backpacking with any weight in their packs. I weighed their packs, and they weighed about 70 pounds, I think. Joking. That's a joke. Their packs were about 12 pounds, I think. 12 and 11 pounds. So it's really not that severe, but for them, I mean, that's a big load on their back that they're not used to. Now I got to get to cooking. I just realized I never made an intro to this. So while I'm out trying to hang the bear bag, even though I don't think there's any bears around here, I still don't want to take the chance. I figured while I'm doing that, I do the intro. We're doing a section of the Mountain to Sea Trail here in North Carolina. Runs from around Asheville, from the Appalachian Trail, all the way to the Outer Banks of North Carolina. And we are doing a section, it's a 70-mile section from Durham, Raleigh area. I don't know how far we're gonna go. We're gonna do about 4 or 5 days, seeing how the boys feel. It's all up to them, really. We came up from Jacksonville, we drove up today, parked at a 24-hour Walmart and called an Uber and had them drop us off here. It was ugly, but it worked. You're gonna film for a little bit. Don't drop it in the river.
Yeah. Here we go. We're just making dinner. Oh, forgot one more trick. I dropped it.
Day 2. Here we go. So, here's a recap of last night. We ate dinner, sort of. I made their dinners for them, and neither one of them were really that hungry for those. But we have enough snacks, so they filled up on some beef jerky type beef stick things. By that time it was about dark, so we all climbed into our tents. The boys climbed into theirs, I climbed into mine. We all 3 set about watching YouTube and listening to music on our phones and whatever. And then it's probably about, I'd say, 9:30 or 10 o'clock at this point. Well, maybe 9. And we hear this massive splash, followed by a second massive splash. And then I heard something across the river. So I'm thinking that there's either somebody hurling big stones in the water, or a major tree limb just fell, or the world's biggest grizzly bear was jumping out of the water at us. So we all get out of our tents and we're looking at the water and couldn't see anything. And then it struck me, I'd heard that sound before, and what it was a beaver slapping the water with his tail. I guess it just didn't like us being there on the riverbank. He did it all night long. We got attacked, what, guys? We got hit by the tail about how many times? 5 times. 5 or 6, right?
Yeah.
I think.
Like 8 times if you add it all up.
Yeah, 5 to 8 somewhere, all night long. Like it would wake you up from a dead sleep, because we were literally, I mean, you saw where we were camped, feet from the water, and he would splash like right next to us, like out in the river a little bit, but like right in line with our tents. And it is loud. I don't know if you've ever heard a beaver splash his tail, but it's loud. It made for an interesting night, but it was a good night. It was a little chilly, but we all stayed warm. Let's see, what time is it? It's about 20 minutes after 10. Colin leading the way again.
So My dad's refilling on water because he said when we started that we ran out of water. So we found this nice little creek type of thing over or down a hill. We just walked, so now we're gonna refill on water for like a couple minutes.
Takes a little while.
That is beautiful.
So I divided up some of the gear today.
And now Dad's carrying more.
Yeah, since John was hurting a bit yesterday, I want to make it a little bit easier today because I know he's going to be sore. So I'm carrying the Rainfly, and I had some of the food divvied up amongst all three of us, whereas I had the boys carrying some snacks, you know, a couple of Ziplocs of snacks. So I decided to carry those as well. So they're pretty minimal today. Colin is, however, carrying his tent. He wanted to carry it, and he's kind of a big deal here on the Mountain to Sea Trail. So I said, what the heck. So far, the weather's been nice this morning. It's cool out. I think it's mid 50s.
Wow. The doors are cracked open. Oh, the doors. Look at it. Yeah. You can see where the water goes.
Yeah.
I can see water in there.
Yeah, it's like a well, and they would pump it up to something that would be up there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Colin Fletcher Toohey, the world's most renowned hiker. How's the hike going so far?
Not that good.
You're hurting today?
Yeah.
So, Colin's got his pack's like rubbing his back right above his
Now my
bootay, and his shoulder blades hurt. So here I am with Colin Fletcher Toohey.
Oh my god.
Can't even do it. How's the hike so far, sir?
Good. It's actually going pretty well. We've done 6 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Counting everything, but we did 1.5 like today. I think.
We've done 1 3/4 miles so far today.
That's good.
We can do better.
We did 4 miles. I want to at least do 16. I mean 6.
Today?
Yeah.
Well, we got a ways to go then. John is over there doing his stuff. Such a handsome beast.
Hey.
Don't hit your brother. You're goof.
I didn't hit my brother. I hit the tree.
You got it.
Is this the wrong route?
No, we're good.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was a fun crossing. First time John had to get his feet wet. I'm proud of him. Oh, okay. Of course there's trash down there. Nasty people. This is the Durham pump station. Back in the, what did I say, 1887? Guys were here laying these bricks. Tangible history. History is fun when you can experience it. Reading about it in a book sucks. But when you're there with it and you can experience it and touch it, it becomes real. I love that about history. Hurricane damage. We found evidence of the beaver. Oh, Mr. Beaver. I don't know how you do it. Take a big old bite, Colin.
Now get closer to the wood like this. Oh, my hat.
We've had lunch. Well, Colin and I have had lunch. John ate a snack bar, gummy bears, and what else did you eat? And he drank some of his water. Colin had him a plain tortilla, a tuna tortilla, some gummy bears, and some of his water. Are those turtles? Holy crap. Come here, look. On the riverbank. I know you probably can't see it in the video.
Oh, that's a lot of turtles. Holy crap.
There was how many? 2, 4. I think there was 5 of them total. Weird. Go ahead, buddy.
Me and Colin should put the tent up together. Like just us two. Yeah.
We'll try that.
And you probably have to put up the fly thing first.
Okay. They want to put the tent up all by themselves.
Teamwork makes the dream work. I mean, we could do everything on the
Teamwork
inside.
makes the dream work. You're right, Colin.
We can do everything on the inside, like blow up our mattresses and...
We're heading that way. Go ahead. See the white dot on the sidewalk? You just stepped on it right here. Boom. And then on the tree. So here we are. There we were. And now we're down here. These guys aren't floating. They're actually sitting on a bench out here in the middle of nowhere. Trail there, trail there. Bench here, what? So the volunteers who maintain the Mountain to Sea Trail, thank you for the bench. It's amazing. It just came in just in time because we were all like, oh, our feet are hurting. And so we're like, hey, might as well use the bench since it's made. We have to respect it and sit on it.
I totally thought this was the side when we were down there.
We've only got, 1 mile, less than a mile left for today. We're gonna do 6 miles today. That's huge for these guys.
I wanna do 22.
22 miles?
You're crazy, bro.
I don't even want to do 22 miles at this point right now. We're going that way.
That way.
Check it out. It's a cool stone bridge. That's cool. I wonder what all these chimneys are all about. That's an old chimney. So Colin and I just get back from using the lavatory, popping a squat. And this is what we walk up to. You ready? You're gonna experience it too, walking up. Hey, where's John? Oh, there he is.
Kobe Bryant has a foundation, and he is so
Watching The Office.
biggest diamond ring. I know he did.
Good morning. It is day 3. Rained on us last night into this morning a little bit. Really picked up this morning before we woke up, and now it's just sprinkling a bit, not too bad. So we are heading into town. Just to recap yesterday, I didn't do a close-up synopsis from yesterday. We did about 6.2 miles yesterday. It's pretty impressive for these guys. We stopped, set up camp, ate, and went to bed. Everybody was pretty tired. It's about 9 o'clock, and we're heading into town. We're gonna go get some McDonald's and some Red Bull. Red Bull!
Red Bull!
They've never had it before, and they're itching to have it, so I figure why not. That's about it. We're heading that way.
Ta-da!
Hold on. You gotta step here. This is slippery. And when you put on the orange stuff here, not the green stuff. Now,
Don't ever slip on the green stuff. It's gonna hurt.
Here, lean forward. Take your down on that last step.
I think it's called saliva.
Now give me that hand. Big step right here. Go. Got it. All right, now go.
About to be my turn, so someone has to carry the camera around. I gotta go get my pools. I'm coming. Hopefully I don't slip. Holding hands, safe.
Just wait right there on that big rock, flat rock. I'll be right back.
He's going over there. Going over there with John. There's my pack, there's my sticks.
Let me get over here. Okay. Right here, come on, come on. Jump, jump, jump. Get up there.
You alright?
I'm fine, yeah. I didn't want him slipping and falling in.
Yep.
Are you happy? Made it to McDonald's. Yay!
We made it to town.
Yum. Just what everybody needs on a cold, rainy day.
I don't have one.
You don't have one?
Nuh-uh. You don't see anything. I'm gonna make a ice cream cone.
Ta-da!
It was a
I don't know what nee was. Is that like a robot magic trick?
It was good. Yeah, can I drink it? Actually, yeah.
Their first Red Bulls.
Here you go.
Oh boy. I don't normally drink Red Bull. I used to a lot, but I don't anymore at all. But these guys were itching to try it. And I figure what better place to try Red Bull than hiking on a trail where you can burn off all the energy. Let's go around right here. Yeah, so we came into town to get something to eat, and they're doing some construction, like new irrigation thingy down here on the trail. And I think where we're supposed to go under a bridge, they bypassed us to go back up where we just came from and cross a busy ass road, and I don't know if I want to do all that. So I'm gonna see if we can't make it through the normal way. I think that's a lot safer than taking them up there on that busy road. What do you think about the taste?
It is. The aftertaste is a little weird, but it tastes like it's good. It's not like stingy at all.
Stingy?
Yeah, I can chug this. It's a little sour. Not like, yeah, it's kind of.
It's got a little bit of a bitter taste. All right. You gonna chug it? Oh boy. So I did get them the small cans at least. I got the regular size one.
Oh.
Cheers. So this isn't exactly the most fun area to be hiking in. The trail skirts all these neighborhoods on both sides, and all of this was apparently not too long ago all trees. Well, I'm not sure what project they got going on here, but they've cut everything down, and this is the trail. This is the Mountain to Sea Trail. No marker trees right now because
they cut everything down.
They cut everything down. Here we go. You got to get up there. It's gonna be a yucky scramble. Happens to everybody. Isn't that right, Wheezy? You know what I'm talking about, Wheezy. Come on. All right, so we're gonna keep walking down this either till we get yelled at or till we get through it. We're going that way. and use me to hold on to. Just grab my shoulder with your hand. With your hand.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Let's go, Dad.
You're so stubborn. You're definitely my child. Are we at the end of it? There it is. There it is. So, I don't know if you can actually make it out or not, but that's a bell up there in the tree. I don't know how it got up there or how long it's been there, but it's there. It's weird. Here we are back in the construction zone. Ugh, this place is nasty. Nice.
Oh, that feels weird. Oh, that's why. Let's go up this drum mountain thingy. Hey, I want to climb the rock. Can't believe how much sticks to do. It's all wet. Need help. You stuck.
All right, just wait. Oh, this stuff is nasty. Did you get out?
Yeah. Woo. Oh no!
You got it, boy. Good job. Look at those shoes. All right. Let's go find some water to walk in. Right, it's right up here.
That was fun getting in the mud.
Was it?
Yeah. Oh, it's so cool.
We've been walking down the trail, which is now this.
Much.
And that stuff is so deep, it'll go up to your knee. And we don't know how far down this goes. And we got to go that way. Apparently there was a bypass right here. We could have walked, I guess, through town and come down this way and gone that direction. But instead we walked all through that crap. Oh, that was miserable. Where that?
Yeah.
Looks like a dog to me. Boy, we're in some thick stuff now. Still nasty, muddy. This whole place is like underwater. But just came across this old horse barn or whatever it is.
Used to be something.
Used to be something. Huh. So to recap yesterday, we never did a closing outgoing segment for yesterday. We were all pretty knackered after that mud walk. So we did what? I think it was like almost 4¼ miles. And we came up to this spot. So we stayed here last night, stayed up as late as we could. Basically, we all stayed up until midnight. We all heard fireworks and gunfire and all that going on. So we celebrated midnight. Happy New Year. 10:30 in the morning, we slept in, and we're gonna end up hiking out today and getting a ride back to the truck, but we're just making some oatmeal, and Colin's working on doing his emergency acorn top whistle call. All right, day 4 starts. We got breakfast done. We cameled up with some water. Today's gonna be the last day. We haven't decided yet if we're gonna do a short hike to the first road crossing, which is maybe 1.5 miles, maybe. Or if we're gonna do about 5.5 miles, I think, to the second road. Problem is it's already 11:30, so for us to do that many miles, depends on the terrain. And if it's gonna be sloshy, wet, nasty like it was yesterday, I don't know. The boys say they wanna do it. I'm down. We'll just have to take a look and see what the trail's like. We're going that way.
Oh, that was so cool. So cool.
What do we got?
I'm not sure. Definitely looks a lot prettier on the picture.
All right, folks. Henny's Bend Nature Preserve. That's where we're stopping. We're done for the day. We've only done 2 miles maybe. Here's our ride.
Yay!
All right, we'll see you at the truck.
John!
John's already back in his element. We got everything loaded up. Ready to go to Bojangles?
Bojangles, here we come!
Now this is a warrior's breakfast.